My son died of hunger, and I still remember his last words. He said, "Dad, I'm hungry." And I said, "Hi, hungry, I'm Dad."
If you donate a kidney, everybody loves you and you're a total hero. But try donating 5 kidneys, people start yelling, police get called, sheesh.
You know why I don't fish with gay guys?
Why not?
Because when I yell, "Get my rod," things get very weird.
Why did the Pepsi driver get fired? Because he tested positive for Coke. What comes after 69? 70? No, mouthwash comes after.
Hey, Martha, you know why cowgirls are bow-legged?
No, why?
Cowboys like to eat with their hats on.
It would seem that you are pregnant.
That's wonderful. I am pregnant.
I only said that it seems so. You should lose some weight.
What is hard and dry when you put it in, and soft and wet when you pull it out?
What? A bubble gum.
Why do so many lesbians have short hair?
Why, bro?
They just get really excited about scissors.
I had sex once with a blonde.
No way, you found a human?
Well, I think so. Hard to tell, the picture was all blurry.
Is this your wife, sir?
Yes.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but it looks like she's been hit by a truck.
Yeah, I know, but she has a great personality, though.
Hear about the terrorist musician?
No.
He's really blowing up on the music scene.
We just got the RV.
Well, I need insurance on the vehicle, and you look familiar.
Yeah?
You watch gay porn, right?
No.
How do I tell my parents I'm gay?
Do you vape?
Yes.
They already know.
You know what buffet stands for? Big, ugly folks eating together. Save me a bread roll.
My wife texted me this morning and said, "You're great." I replied, "No, you're great." She's been in a great mood with me ever since. I should correct her grammar more often.
Holy moly, Stephen fucking Hawking, the man, the myth. Look at him, hold on. That bull is tearing up the dirt and
What happens if someone slaps you at a high frequency?
I don't know.
It hurts.
These sleeping pills are amazing. I've never been so relaxed in my life.
Just make sure you're not taking more than one a day.
Oh, I don't take them. I give them to my wife.
After all these years, my wife still thinks I'm sexy. Every time I walk by, she says, "What an ass!"
Bro, what do you call 2 Chinese lesbians?
No idea, bro.
2 can chew.
Why is the queen the strongest piece in chess?
Why?
Because the chessboard looks like a kitchen floor.
Why did the banker break up with his girlfriend?
Why?
He just started losing interest. My daughter just called and said 2 crackheads beat her boyfriend up. Now that really pissed me off. I paid for 3.
Will you allow me to work after marriage?
What do you mean, allow you? You sure it's gonna work? Who's gonna pay the bills?
Who is the best female in the world?
No idea.
Miss Pac-Man. For 25 cents, she swallows until she dies.
If I had $1 for every time you said something smart, I'd be broke. Teach me a quick move?
Sure, tap subscribe.
I said, let's split the bill. She said, great, then handed me both halves.
I tried yoga today. Instructor said, find your inner peace.
What'd you find?
A cheeseburger. And a cramp in places peace don't belong.
Hey, what do you call it when your Uber driver is a drag queen?
What?
Transportation.
Father, I stole from my boss.
Child, I ate the Ark of the Covenant. Say 3 hail Sasquatches.
I'm afraid I have some very bad news. Your wife's gonna be a vegetable.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just kidding. She's dead.
Patient, I have a problem with my right ear.
Doctor, you sure?
Patient, yes, I am deaf in it.
Do you know why the bride is dressed all in white?
Why?
Because she is very happy and it's the happiest day of her life. Chat, then why is the groom dressed in black?
My wife got so mad at me.
Why?
She said I never buy her flowers. But man, I didn't even know she sold flowers.
My wife said, if you won the lottery, would you still love me?
Of course I would.
I'd miss you, but I'd still love you.
My woman told me she'd never play with herself when she was on her period, but I caught her red-handed.
If she forgive you, then 30 minutes later come back mad again, that means she told her friends in her group chat and the board of directors did not agree.
Politicians all say that we should all trust the process.
Yeah, that's just code for bend the fuck over.
It's fucking dingleberries, man.
I think you should sell the motorcycle so we can travel more.
You're starting to sound like my ex-wife.
I didn't know you were married.
I wasn't.
When I was little, my parents always fed me alphabet soup, and they said I liked it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but they were just putting words in my mouth.
Have you been drinking, man?
You think I'd take this woman home sober?
Fair enough. I wouldn't either. You're good to go. Good luck. Why don't ghosts like rain?
Why?
It dampens their spirits.
Why don't Chevy drivers ever do doggy style?
Why?
Because they can't turn their truck around without asking their dad first.
What do you call a Roman emperor with a cold?
What?
Julius Sneezer.
Man, people keep telling me to stop it with all the corny jokes.
What are you gonna do?
Call the crops.
Wife asked me to get 6 cans of Sprite from the grocery store.
What?
I realized when I got home, I had picked 7 Up.
You know where duck farts come from?
Where?
Butt quacks.
Don't eat anything fatty.
What? Like no bacon or burgers?
No, you're the fatty. Just stop eating.
Hey, Bigfoot, why do seagulls fly over the ocean?
I don't know why.
Because if they flew over the bay, we'd call them bagels.
Tell them to subscribe.
Follow our footprints. Subscribe.
Excuse me, how do I get to the hospital quickly?
Just stand in the middle of the road for a while.
Got called into HR today. Because apparently telling your coworker that you knew he was a C-section baby by the way he avoids labor is not acceptable.
Why do Mexicans like their drinks warm?
Wow, why is that?
Because they are trying to avoid ICE.
I tripped over a Kleenex box last night, thought I really hurt myself.
What happened?
Turns out it was just tissue damage.
Who's your favorite person?
Dad. We both have to pull up with mommy's moods every day, but he gets it much worse.
Yeah.
Why can't lesbians have breakfast and wear lipstick at the same time? She can't be eating Aunt Jemima while Sally Hansen's on her face.
Did you go to school?
I flunked out of college twice. First time because I was drunk, not proud of it. Second time because I was sober.
Yeah.
The shit was hard, man.
A dick has a hard life. It hangs around with 2 nuts, lives around the corner from an asshole, and its best friend is a pussy.
Why did the blonde have lipstick on her steering wheel? Because she tried to blow the horn.
You know the difference between a Hispanic and a stoner?
What?
Stoners have papers. You know the difference between a black father and a boomerang?
What's that?
A boomerang comes back.
What the fuck, Dwayne? Where did my outdoor carpet go?
The Verizon worker's van broke down. Said he needed a way to get home.
The boomerang comes back.
What's your favorite band?
One Direction.
What's really long and black?
What?
The line at KFC.
Yo, officer, these seats smell like beer and donuts.
You trying to go to jail?
Only if the food's better than Taco Bell.
Grandma, what's your biggest life advice?
If you don't want to get a job, just do what I did and stay on your knees.
Grandma, how'd Grandpa fall in love with you?
I hopped up on that tallywhacker and did a full split, and he went off like a geyser.
What is another word for coming inside a woman?
I don't know.
Loading the washing machine. What's the difference between a shoe and a redhead? A shoe has a soul.
You have 3 wishes.
I wish I was always right.
Okay, you have 2 more wishes.
No, I have 3.
Hey, why don't you ever see hippos hiding in trees?
Well, it's because they're really good at it.
You know how is abortion not murder?
What?
It's just canceling your pre-order.
You bring home one more man with a neck tattoo, I'm sewing your pussy shut and mailing the key to Jesus.
I'm so high the other night, I gave my Persian cat cocaine.
We did a few lines.
I ejaculated 6 feet earlier. Weird. I normally ejaculate semen.
What did one lesbian frog say to the other? Hey, we really do taste like chicken.
I just feel so invisible, ignored, like I didn't even exist.
Next.
Why didn't anyone want to go trick-or-treating with Dracula?
Why?
Because he's a pain in the neck. You have 3 wishes. And no, you can't say, I wish for more wishes.
I wish for more genies.
So how much do you make in a year in New York?
It's in millions.
Damn, like how much exactly?
0.1 million.
Sir, can you find your seat?
Relationship status?
We finish each other's snacks.
Do I snore?
Only when you're asleep.
Grandma, how do I make a man happy?
You got to keep his balls empty and his belly full and keep your pink canoe ready at all times.
Grandma, how did you get Grandpa?
I got on top and got to work. Women these days are lazy and want to just lay there.
My wife has been missing for a week.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
The police told me to expect the worst, so I'm afraid she might come back.
What does Titanic and your mom's food have in common?
What?
A lot of drowned semen.
We don't argue.
We hold interactive presentations with charts, proving I'm incorrect.
What do you call a man who opens the car door for his wife?
What?
A man with a new car or a new wife?
Man, I love the beach. So much poontang. Just gotta watch out for the crabs. Still feeling it a week later after that musty hoe bag.
What does an 80-year-old lesbian taste like? Depends.
Why do lesbians shop at Sports Authority? Because they hate dicks.
What do you call the lesbian version of teabagging?
A floppuccino.
Who does the cooking in a lesbian relationship?
No one. They both eat out.
You know how 3 people is a threesome and 2's a twosome? Well, next time someone calls you handsome, don't take it as a compliment.
Send this to one of your gay friends. Hey, buddy, we all know that you're gay, and that's okay. Ha ha!
What do you call a Chinese man with one leg? Lim Ping.
What's the difference between a lentil and a chickpea? I've never had a lentil on my face for $20.
A good wife will always be with you during bad times. Mainly just to remind you that you should have listened to her to begin with.
Why do peppers have the best archery? 'Cause they habanero.
Batman, please ask them to subscribe.
Be prepared. Hit subscribe.
We share everything. She picks the movie, I pick the popcorn.
2 communists are sitting next to each other at a nudist colony. One turns to the other and asks, "Have you read Marx?" And the other one replies, "Yes, it's these damn wicker chairs."
What's worse than 2 girls running with scissors? 2 girls scissoring with the runs.
Press that follow. It burns 0 calories, I checked.
A group of gay people asked me for directions.
What did you tell them?
I told them to go straight.
What is the difference between women and cars? Oh, I don't know.
Men have been in both, but they treat one way better than the other. Why do cemeteries have fences?
Why? Tell me.
People are just dying to get in.
Just pay for my nails, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, my hair, and my tan. And after all that, we can go eat at a Japanese restaurant.
I'm gonna look for an escort. It's cheaper.
My neighbor with the big titties was out watering the flowers. I just wish his wife would do the same thing.
What happened? She left me for another guy. But I didn't leave her when I had another woman.
Grandma, what do you love about Grandpa?
His girth. That thing is like ramming a train down a small tunnel.
Grandma, tell me something no one in the family knows.
I slept with 1,057 men in one day. I've never been the same since.
What the fuck you mean I can't use my EBT card for this Hellcat?
First, learn how to replace a smoke alarm battery.
Guns aren't the problem, people are the problem.
Then why would you let the problem have guns?
What do you call a disabled Chinese person? Some Teen Wong.
Here I sit, all broken-hearted, tried to shit but only farted. Then one day, I took a chance, tried to fart but shit my pants.
We tried a trust fall. She said, I trust you, then filmed it, just in case.
Your kids will never be able to go to college, but at least the billionaires get tax cuts.
Let's go!
Billionaires! Billionaires!
How do you manage to starve a black family?
I don't know how.
Just put their EBT card under a pair of work boots.
You skateboard at your age? That's amazing, sir.
Oh no, my doc prescribed it because I'm prone to falling. I hold the skateboard so I don't look like a fucking idiot. If your dog was barking at the back door and your wife's knocking at the front, who you letting in first?
Hard to say, man. Who?
The dog. At least it'd shut up once it was in.
Would you date a man who earns 10 times less than you?
No, because he needs to keep up with my lifestyle.
Should a millionaire who earns 1,000 times more than you date you?
Yes, because what matters is love.
Did you know that 90% of bald people still own a comb? They just can't part with it.
Uncle, do you think people change?
Yes, especially after you're no longer useful.
When you're having a bad day, remember, there's someone working at your old job.
Why are black people so tall? Because they're Negroes.
Have you ever tried Ethiopian food?
No, why?
Neither have they.
Why does Batman only cover half his face?
Why?
So the police know that he's white.
The Asian man say after lunch?
What did he say?
I got that dog in me.
What do scientists and Jeffrey Dahmer have in common? And they both obsess over black holes.
What do you call an old snowman?
What?
A glass of water.
Tourists asked if I was a mascot, and I said, nope, I'm just overpriced like everything else here. Why was the gay guy fired from the sperm bank? He was caught drinking on the job.
What do you call a lesbian Eskimo?
A Klondike.
Got a dad joke for you. Why was the broom late? It swept in.
Thank you for dinner, the movie, bowling, and the carriage ride. But I think I'm gonna get back with my ex. Hope we can still be friends.
I hope you die, slowly.
Grandma, it's Michael's first Father's Day. What should I do for him?
Butt stuff. Give up the back door, honey, and make it a night he'll never forget.
Grandma, why'd you never remarry after Grandpa died?
Didn't need to. He made me a clone of Willie and got me a magic wand. I'm all set.
People say your friend down there is 20 inches, true?
20? Nah, bro, that was last year.
Granny, Grandpa, when's the last time y'all actually got freaky?
Last week, but he finished before Judge Judy came back from commercial.
Hell, I still beat the clock, though. Granny, when's the last time Grandpa actually satisfied you?
Hell, the only thing he satisfies is Social Security.
Why are you smiling like that?
Because I am about to take these teeth out and gum you down like a McDonald's soft serve cone.
Thank you, Lord.
Funny how drinking 8 cups of water a day seems like it's impossible, but 8 beers and 6 shots in 3 hours goes down like a fat kid on a seesaw.
If you went camping and woke up with a condom hanging out of your ass, would you tell anybody?
Hell no.
Want to go camping?
Why is my skin darker than yours?
Well, that orgy was pretty crazy.
Just be happy you don't bark.
Tell me, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Same as now. In windows, mirrors, and other reflective surfaces.
Yo, my brothers, we out in the fields today. This shit buns, bruh. Let's go see what the master has to say.
Excuse me, Masa.
What do you want, boy? Fried chicken? Get back to work before I whip ya.
Can I have one Big Mac meal, but don't eat it, you fucking fat ass?
Shut the fuck up, you old bitch, before I season your food with your family's ashes.
How do you circumcise a redneck? Kick his sister in the jaw.
To the person who stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word.
Wait, are you being serious or is that just a really bad joke?
What's the difference between a prostitute and a Democrat?
I don't know, tell me.
A prostitute stops screwing you when you run out of money. What do gay guys and bungee jumpers have in common?
What?
If the rubber breaks, they are both in deep shit. What's Donald Trump's favorite song?
I don't know, tell me.
Ice, ice, baby. What's the difference between Batman and a black man?
Batman can go out at nighttime without Robin.
She said, surprise me. So I picked a restaurant. She was surprised I was wrong.
You know what's the one thing you and a pizza have in common? Pizza doesn't scream when you put it in the oven.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You know why we shot him 68 times?
No, why?
Because we ran out of bullets.
What is the difference between a mosquito and a booger?
What?
When you slap the mosquito, it stops sucking.
What does the Dallas Cowboys and the U.S. Postal Service have in common?
I don't know.
They both don't deliver on Sundays.
When women get to a certain age, they start collecting dogs and cats. It's called menopause.
Press that follow. It burns 0 calories, I checked.